Hi everyone. I've been a big Animal Crossing fan since the GameCube version, and I was really excited when Animal Crossing New Horizons came out. So I want to show you all my island. So people who came to my island just told me that they got a lot of ideas from it, so I just want to share with you what I came up with, and it's still a work in progress, but I'm really excited to showcase my island. So here's my map. So you can see I have the resident services, nook crannies, and the Able Sisters in front of the airport with the museum. My campsite is in the upper left hand corner, and everything is very compacted in my town. So you'll see like every single space is filled up with something. So I have two main villages, one in the city where the port-like area is. It's more on the left side, and then on the right side is the more Japanese village, and I'll show you around a little bit more. Okay, so here we have my town fountains. So I put it in front of the town hall just because it looks very cute, and I feel like the town hall should have something really grand in front of it. I don't really have a flag for my town hall yet, but that will be for later. And I decided to craft a lot of egg furniture, more of the egg outfits, and put them in front of Able Sisters just because it looked really cute all together with the colors. So back here we have my nook crannies. They're not open because it's super early right now, but I decided to put a OK Motors sign in front of it, and that's from Pocket Camp. So if any of you have Pocket Camp, there's a lot of cute furniture that they have that you could actually download. So I highly recommend you look it up and download it. So here's my museum. Initially, I was going to have my museum on another layer, on two more layers actually, and it was inspired by one of the trailers for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and here's a picture of it right here. I know it looks very grand, right? But the reason why I decided not to go with that is because it takes a lot of inclines, and we only have a max of 8 inclines, unfortunately, for each town, and I wanted to use my inclines for something else. So over here we have my park, a little cute park area. The tires I customized. And then apparently you could sit on the bungalows, and I didn't know that until I watched another Let's Play. So over here I decided to make a little cafe area. It's still a work in progress. I'm planning to put more food outside, especially on the counter right there. And then I put some chairs outside with some golden utensils because it all matched and it looked really nice. Yeah, the view is really nice here, and I decided to terraform a little waterfall just to make it more tropical. Going over here, we have a little bed that someone could sleep on. It's a beach towel on the floor, and it just looked really cute. And there's a hammock too. And then over here, I have my big purple Godzilla. And then here we have the amusement park. Looks like Flick's been at the amusement park, having tons of fun, right? Unfortunately, you can't ride the teacup, and the cars don't really move, but it looks nice all together, right? Yeah, it's more for the aesthetics. I really wish you could actually interact with a lot more Animal Crossing furniture, but it's still pretty cool how they have all these furniture for us to actually put out. So here's my mini arcade. Yeah, my machine from OK Motors, and then dartboard. Like I said, if only we could really play with it. And here's my foosball table. Yeah, and here we have my basketball court. I'm planning to make a school here. It's still a work in progress, so it's a pretty empty area. And here's my lighthouse. So whoever wants a white and red lighthouse, let me know. Maybe we could exchange some furniture, colors, and stuff. So up here, I just have these tourist binoculars. This area I'm planning to make into a school. Yeah, that's the school area, but I don't really have a lot of school furniture, so if any of you want to share, let me know. So here we are entering the Japanese town. I aligned the houses so they look more like a village. And then up here are 2 more houses. So I purposely separated the more city-like houses from the more countryside, Japanese-looking houses. And then over here we have a bathhouse I'm in the process of making. I haven't really arranged any furniture yet or even worked on the garden, but it's a work in progress. So I made a second character to actually be the bathhouse keeper in quotation marks. Going down here we have the bathhouse area with all the little hot springs. Yeah, this is the outdoor hot springs area. I'm planning to add more bamboo in front of it where the fences are, but I actually really like these rocks outside. I feel like a lot of people don't really utilize the rocks enough, and especially in the back there's a lot of rock areas and you can actually have a really nice view looking out into the ocean. As you can see, this area is going to be my Japanese garden. Yeah, I have a lot of Japanese garden-like areas, but I just really like the more countryside look instead of just filling everything with furniture and cluttering everything. And here's my little shrine, just bowing to it. Okay, so here we are at my backyard. So here's my little private beach area. I should have entered from the front, but you get to see my backyard first. So I have a little pool and then a little hot springs right there. And some shelf furniture. It's still a work in progress, but it's a little cute area for me to relax. And then here's my mini garden. I have a little water pump, a little picnic, and some flowers. Yeah, and you saw my little lily of the valley. They used to be called Jacob's ladder, but yeah, it's lily of the valley now. So here's my house. I try to make it more like a little cottage area with waterfalls around it. Surrounding it with the swingy chair, and then there's a little fountain in the front with a brick oven and a well. Okay, so next area I want to show you all of you is the farm. So here's my farm area, and one of my villagers, Clay, he's a little hamster. He's the farm owner and his house is right there. I just thought it really matched the theme of farmland, so I put his house there. So he has some farm stuff, this lawnmower, yeah, mowing the lawn right there. It makes sounds too, so it's really cute. And then here's my little orchard. I actually really like peaches. For me, they represent harmony, so I made 2 rows of peaches. But I organized everything into columns and made little paths in between them to make it easy to get the fruit, or just to make it look really aesthetic. So here's my flower field. It's not done or anything. It's still a work in progress. I have a lot of hybrids and I don't really know how to organize it yet. But yeah, trying to have all the variety of flowers. I'm still trying to collect mums, so let me know if any of you have mums. So here's the bamboo forest that leads to the actual Japanese village on the other side. So going past the farm is the campsite. So I actually really like this area. It's very cute. And then there's a little sign I got from Pocket Camp to actually show where the camp is. So here's my little campsite. Yeah, we have the fire, we have the wood wild log, and then a little sleeping bag you could sleep on outside next to the fire. And then I put a bunch of bugs outside with nets to make it look like people who stayed there actually caught something. So up here is the cabin resort. I'm planning to make another character so that they could be like the cabin keeper of this area it's still a work in progress. I'm planning to add more tiki torches and some things on the table, maybe placemats and some games. So it'll be kind of more fun for people staying there at the cabin resort. Ooh, ooh, yeah, I'm not getting that balloon. Too many balloons. Even after the update, I still get a lot of balloons. But it's fine, I'm not complaining. Okay, so now that I showed you my campsite, let's go back to the city. Yeah, actually, before we go to the city, here's a little fishing area I made. I put fish outside to make it look like people have been fishing there, and some fishing rods too, to actually match the fish. Okay, so here's my port area. So this is where 4 of the residents live. So I decided to match the houses to make it look more aesthetic. Yeah, so here's Poncho's house. He has a bunch of exercising furniture just because he's a very athletic little bear. And then here's Wolfgang. Wolfgang's a more modern, classy wolf. So I put a microwave and a coffee maker in front of his house, so he could just lounge in front of his house. So let's wait for a coffee. Okay, yummy, yummy. I actually wish you could take the cup and drink it. Okay, so let's go up here where we have 2 of my other villagers. We have Leopold right here. So Leopold's a lion. So I decided to put more cat-like furniture for him. You could sit on the pet bed, and there's a foosball table for him to play to. And then here's Julia. Julia's a peacock. So since she's a bird, I decided to put Mr. Flamingo outside for her. And she has flowers too. Really elegant peacock. Okay, so yeah, here's a little lime. I thought it was really cute that they have limes in this game. So I put a cooler outside for people who are catching fish, but yeah, you can't put anything in it, and apparently you change when you open it. Isn't that kind of weird? So here's my port area, by the way. So I try to make it look more like a port with the wood paths, but you can see the grass, so it doesn't look too much like a port. But I thought the idea of having like bodies of water and some land coming out where you could go out and fish is pretty cool. So let's go down to the beach for a bit. So I put some lawn chairs outside just to relax because I get so stressed out with just life, right? Okay, over here are some more chairs outside. Kind of awkward position right there, but planning to make something out of it later. And here's my little dock. Nothing new. Everyone has a dock. So here's the park. So many things to dig up. Probably eggs. But yeah, this park is kind of messy. I don't really know what to do with all the trees. I think I'm planning to make it into a hotel. Here's my freezer. No, I don't want to change. So weird. Why would I use a freezer to change? So that concludes my town. There's another line, by the way. Yeah, that concludes my town. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of my town below, and yeah, I actually plan to post more videos on me actually transforming some other parts of my town. So it's a work in progress, so I really appreciate all of you for watching. It's a 5-star town, so weird thing, I initially had 3 stars, and I got 5 stars because of all of the flowers I planted. So if you want a 5-star town, plant flowers. So that concludes my town tour, and if you have questions for me below or want to visit my town, hit me up.